Welcome to Cook the Garden Podcast, your weekly audio source for delicious and easy garden fresh recipes and growing tips. I'm your host, Janine Grays. Let's cook the garden. Hey friends, welcome back to Cook the Garden Podcast. So today we're going to be talking about an easy and efficient way to preserve your fruits and veggies. Does the concept of dehydrating your fruits and vegetables intimidate you or kind of scare you? So you are really in for a treat today because we're going to be talking about how you can actually dehydrate your fresh fruits and veggies from the air fryer. I know, right? When I first found out that my air fryer has a dehydrating setting, it just absolutely blew my mind. So today we'll be talking about that. We'll be jumping into an amazing recipe I have for my mango fries that you can actually make in the air fryer. So dehydrating is a great way to preserve the flavors and nutrients from your garden harvest or the produce that you pick up from your grocery store or farmer's market. And using an air fryer can actually make the process even easier and faster. With the dehydrate setting, you can actually set the temperature and the time, and the air fryer does the work for you. There's no need to worry about consistently checking on your fruits and veggies in a dehydrator or in an oven. So dehydrating is especially useful for people who want to enjoy healthy homemade snacks without the added preservatives and sugars found in the store-bought stuff, right? It's healthier. It's definitely a healthier alternative to deep fried or baked goods, and it requires little or no oil or fat at all. So it really is such a great healthy option for you. One of my favorite fruits to dehydrate in the air fryer is the mango. Mangoes are full of flavor and sweetness, and when they dehydrate, they become crispy and chewy like fries. I'm going to share my recipe for my air fryer mango fries. But before I get into that, let me elaborate a little bit more on the dehydrating process using an air fryer. When using the dehydrating function on your air fryer, you'll need to slice the fruits or veggies into thin, even pieces so that they dry out evenly. Once you've sliced them, you can place them in a single layer on the air fryer rack and select the dehydrating function. You'll need to set the temperature to around 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit for dehydrating your fruits and vegetables. You can also adjust the time settings, and depending on the type of produce you're dehydrating and the thickness of your slices. A typical dehydrating time can range anywhere between 2 to 8 hours, depending on the produce and your desired level of crispiness. So a few other examples of the fruits and veggies that you can dehydrate in your air fryer. Actually, there are quite a bit, but these are just a few of my favorite. There's kiwi, strawberries, bananas, apples, apricots, peaches. Pears are absolutely delicious. Carrots, tomatoes, and of course, you've got your leafy greens. Your kale is really delicious. Spinach. It just runs the gamut. So I would just definitely recommend you just give it a try and see what you like. I think it's a really cool idea. You guys know I love to make boards, snack boards, charcuterie boards, and I think it'd be actually really cool to make like a dried fruit board with a variety of different options, some of the ones I mentioned, or maybe some new ones that you want to try as well. So definitely check it out. These are really great, obviously, to keep on hand for snacks. They're great for lunch boxes as well. So yeah, let's get into the recipe for my air fried mango fries. So you can start with about 2 cups of mango, fresh sliced mango. And of course, I like to slice them nice and thin. The thinner they are, the quicker they'll take to dehydrate. So about 2 cups of the sliced mango. or whatever fruit or vegetable that you want to use. And for the directions, you're going to go ahead and peel and thinly slice the mango or whatever fruit that you're, choosing to use, and place it in the air fryer on the air fryer rack, and select the dehydrate setting on your air fryer. You're going to dehydrate that at 130 degrees Fahrenheit for about 4 hours. That's all it takes. There are several seasonings and spices that you can use to enhance the flavor of your air fried mango or fruit. A few of them include cinnamon. That gives it a really nice, sweet and warm flavor. You can do chili powder. Of course, that adds a little bit of a spicy kick, and a little bit of the zest of a fresh lemon or fresh lime is just absolutely amazing. So a great burst of flavor there. You can also do ginger. Ginger will give it that warm and slightly spicy flavor. Nutmeg is another really delicious spice that you can use for that. It'll give you more of a sweet and a little bit of a nutty flavor. So overall, there's so many different types of seasonings. Oh, another one is tahini. Okay. Like I absolutely love I've been putting tahini on everything lately. But again, there are just so many flavors and spices that you can play around with to add flavor, to kick it up a little notch with your mango fries. So I just encourage you, just experiment with different combinations and find your favorite ones. If you try this recipe or plan on making it, let me know. Let's connect on Instagram. You can find me there on Cook the Garden. But you can also join our community on Facebook as well. We have a great community. Search up Cook the Garden recipes and growing tips on Facebook. That's where we share and we learn from each other, So I encourage you to join us. Hang out with other gardening and cooking enthusiasts. And it really is a great place to ask questions, share your garden and kitchen wins in a safe and supportive environment. So I hope you'll join us on Instagram as well as on our Facebook group. Of course, I'll include all of the links to this recipe that I shared, and also I'll include the links to join us in our different communities and ways that you can get in touch with me. So I really hope you enjoyed this quick episode. And again, let me know if you made the recipe. You all have a blessed week, friends. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Cook the Garden. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a 5-star review. As a new podcast, it really helps to add value while growing our awesome community. As always, I really appreciate it. Until next time, friends, keep slaying those garden fresh recipes.